Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Denver Broncos. Lucky week 13 it is. Everyone hoping for a little good fortune this time around as we enter the home stretch of the regular season. And it's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Going run again with Jacobs. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Going to the ground again on first. Give him a couple on that carry. Second down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Running on first here with Jacobs. Cuts his way through a tackle. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up second and 1.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
On him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, Kate will get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame. That's one, as this game goes on, he's got to have. It's hard on third down to execute. With the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
Here's Jake Moody for the field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It's no good and had the leg, but his aim wide right. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
First down, play action. Caught, nice game left side. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Gain of 26 yards there. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
He's got it near the 8. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown. They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Caught out wide. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I'm certainly not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's 3rd and goal.
19, Tiger, 19.
Back to throw now. Intercepted in the end zone. Jonte Barron has it. And the Broncos will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
They go play action on 1st down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they face 2nd down.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
Short pass brought in. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. That goes for 32 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. He's going to throw it again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. Jake Moody on for the PAT. Extra point sails through good. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And they're ready to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
At their own 48-yard line.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They start out with a 2nd and 3. They stick with Jacobs. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
So the Bucs go to the dime set ahead of this 3rd down. Back to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And they'll mark him down there after the dive. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. It's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. On 2nd down, Jacobs. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Moody knocks it through, and special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Headed out right. Pass hauled in by the rookie from Syracuse. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Bucs have the 1st. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. To throw here on 1st down. He drops it! Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch.
With the lack of points and the lack of yards, if just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Setting up the screen. Has a lane inside the 35. And he has it down to the 26-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Gain of 23 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
19 Tigers.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Trying to find a cutback upfield, but not. Doing. They take him down for a loss.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
All right, here we go. Second down.
70 Lions.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Moving in the right direction. 5 yards there, but still got a 3rd and 9 coming up. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from Mile High in just a moment. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Third and long for him here. Complete out to the right. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a one-score game before halftime. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Buccaneers cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. From the red zone on first. Throws out. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line.
To Troy
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
Pass play now. Gets it to him on the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Has it in close. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Finds him on the crossing route. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a gain of 22. And the Bucs have the first. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Back to their own side of the field now, Brock. This is 2nd and long. Now looking to throw. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. They'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. From the gun on 3rd down. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Pass play on 1st and 10. Caught by the open man. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Working inside the red zone. Hits his running back. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Harvey now to return it. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10.
Let's go.
And off to Jacobs to start the drive. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. Hop on the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that mini sign was...
Guys there, and it's intercepted! And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Second down now. 7 to go.
Brings up second and 7 at the 44-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. He doesn't hold it up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
He has the first over the middle. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. First and 10 from the 32.
32-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. Catch is made in close. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
On the red zone now. Brought in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. They'll send him up the middle. And he pushes 2. 3 yards on the run. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Here he is now, 3rd and goal. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead.
17.
The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. Harvey now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He's looking deep once again. Wide open down the field, and he has it! All the way! Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos take the lead on the first play of the drive. On is Moody for the extra point. And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key talent kept off the scoreboard, Brock. To see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. 60 by.
They'll throw to start the drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for a 2nd down.
Kate, speaking from experience here, what happens now with the 3rd sack allowed, especially on an early down like that, is that head coach and coordinator going to have a conversation. Okay, we got to fix this. Do we slide? Do we chip? Do we keep more people in? Because the one thing you can't do is keep getting your quarterback hit.
2nd down pass play coming. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Broncos going nickel here, 3rd down. And they just get the play off. He finds Brown right side. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. 1st down now, ball at the 33. Give now to the running back. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
1st down, Buccaneers.
19.
Back-to-back carries here. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Gain 15 there. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Dive play straight ahead. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. He has it at the 5. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Give them about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
Going ground on 1st and goal. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
Picking up for 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 4th quarter lead. PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers jump in front now by 5.
Broncos 23.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Up in the air here. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
That's caught for the 1st. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Gets a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, trap 60, trap 60. Check, go get him, go get him, go get him.
Working now from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Benjamin Morrison comes up with it. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Ready?
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll come out throwing. Finds his back complete. And the Broncos corral it. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 4th quarter lead.
Well, this winds up holding as your game winner, and I almost hope it does. I don't know if I should say that. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it, but I just love what it illustrates, the want-to from this defense to go and finish. Anytime, anywhere, anyone. You don't know when that big play's coming, but you got to deliver, and they just did.
The Broncos will line up for the
They'll try to run it in. And he's into the end zone. Really smart call here in the 4th. Now a field goal would overtime this game. Nice little energy on their sideline after that bumper return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Caught by his back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's all the way across midfield, down to inside that 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Buccaneer first down.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Buccaneers trailed by a field goal. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Completed over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They'll run now on... Oh, he lost the football. And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes them to 3rd and 5. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next. I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Let's go.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. He dodged the tackle, and he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. 2nd and goal coming up. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Fullback trying to power it across, and they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers have taken the lead late. Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that one falls incomplete. Oh, would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Exactly 60 seconds available to them in regulation. It's 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. imagine, partner, there are a lot of folks shaking their heads at seeing that. He has battled interceptions all season, and here, well, he's now been picked off on back-to-back drives.
Yeah, shaking their heads because on this drive and throughout the season, the adjustments just haven't been there. The picks just keep coming week after week after week, and this time, back-to-back series.
So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.